Good morning, Earthlings. I'm glad you are so curious that you showed up today to see what really happened when man landed on the moon. You're going to find out today. If it's been a mystery to you, we hope the mystery is cleared up this morning. We're going to do several things. One of the things that I'd like you to know is part of the show is going to be performed with the house lights on. That will happen at the beginning of the show. That will also happen at the very end. And also, if you know sign language, you might want to join in with us at the very end. We'd really enjoy it if you would do that. Are there any shout-outs? First of all, I think there's a shout-out for CLO. The students that are up in the balcony are straight A. They're either straight A or AB honor roll. Okay, there are going to be two things that happen at the beginning of this show. The first one is going to be the pledge, and the second one is going to be the national anthem. When I ask you to stand, I'd like you to remain standing for both of those things. When the national anthem is over, you may be seated, but I would like you to stand during both of those. And I need a student to lead in the pledge. Elisha. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And now Miss Andrea Wells will be doing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad striped and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, I'm Mercury. Hi, I'm Venus. Hi, I'm Earth. I'm Mars. I'm Saturn. I'm Jupiter.
I'm Uranus.
That's your dear. We have to get moving. Hey, Saturn, you're out of sequence. And I'm not.
I told you so. You're not supposed to be there, Saturn. You and all your dusty rings.
Well, I don't mean to sound cold.
It's okay. You're an ice planet.
Pluto, you really shouldn't be here. You have been so downgraded.
No way, man. It's 1969 and I'm still considered a planet.
He's right, you know. Cute little chunk of icy rock. Is it just me or is it really warm in here?
Come on, you guys.
Hey!
Sorry, don't get all steamed up about it. I mean, you guys and girls, we have to get moving.
What's your big hurry anyway?
Oh, he just wants to be first around the sun.
Oh, that.
Well, I see no point in hurrying around the sun. My last trip took me almost 165 Earth years, worth every minute. Gorgeous sunsets, beautiful meteor showers, breathtaking nebulae.
Sounds wonderful. Unfortunately, Jupiter blocks my view, but it does sound heavenly. It'll probably be light years before I can take the misses and our 2 little moons and get away for a year or 2.
We really do have to get moving. Let's check our sequence. My, very, eager.
Mother.
Just served.
Us.
9
Pizzas!
My, very, eager.
Mother.
Just served.
Us.
9
Pizzas!
Mother.
Just served.
Us.
9
Pizzas!
Good morning. We are the E.H. Miller Sign Language Choir, and for a first time, I've brought the younger members and the older members to do one song for you. And we like to teach a little bit of deaf culture. So when the song starts, a deaf individual doesn't hear the music. So this is indicating that music is playing. And then when the song is finished, a deaf individual might not hear the applause. So we twirl our fingers, and that's a visual indication of clapping. So maybe you can clap at the end of the performance today, and you've just learned a little bit about deaf culture, and we hope you enjoy our song.
I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head. Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Okay, you need to guess what I am. If you go way out into the woods late at night and look up into the stars, you might see me going through the air. What am I? No? A meteor shower. Ooh, a shower cap?
All right, guys, what do you think I could be? Oh, I heard it. I'm an asteroid belt.
Milky Way. Was I that obvious? I'm the Milky Way.
On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin first landed on the moon. I wanted to go, but my mom and dad wouldn't let me. Something about floating away and never being seen again. So I stayed here with Comet and my brother Roger. Roger that, Mission Control. This is a story about what really happened when man landed on the moon. I leave it up to you whether or not to believe me. Oh, And please silence your cell phones. They didn't exist in 1969. Thanks. That sky is so beautiful tonight. All those stars and the moon. I wish I could go. You go with me, Comet. I'd never go anywhere without you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! Liftoff! Houston, we have liftoff.
What's going on up there? Time for you to go to bed. Lights out, young man.
Oh, Mom, I'm looking at the stars. I'm trying to see the eagle.
I said time to go to bed. You can reach for the stars and the moon and whatever else is up there later.
Oh, Mom.
Now you too, Roger. Boys, go to bed. I'll wake you when the eagle is deployed on the newscast.
Good night. Good night, Mom. Yes, ma'am. Love you.
Sweet dreams.
What are you looking at?
I'm watching our guys land on the moon.
Where? I don't see anything.
Guess you have to want to.
Oh, I'll do all right. I want to see those guys. All I see is a star twinkling at me.
That's actually Mercury.
Looks like a star to me. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Well, the one question that is raised most often, over and over again, talk about redundancy, is why go to the moon? Well, for scientists, of course, the answer is obvious. They feel that unexplored will tell us many things we cannot find out by studying Earth itself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the JMS News Network. I'm your news anchor, Byron Kendall, joined by my good friend and colleague, James Snyder, co-anchoring this historic event. Good evening, James. Good evening, Byron. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Words cannot fully describe the magnitude of information soon to be collected by our astronauts. The Eagle module will descend to the surface of the moon with 2 of the 3 astronauts inside. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Buzz Aldrin will step onto the surface of the moon in just a few short moments. Their 2.5-hour mission is to collect surface samples, to photograph and record their findings, and of course, to return safely to Earth. I wish them Godspeed. NASA is in constant communication with our astronauts. We can anticipate clear and accurate audio and images throughout the Apollo 11 mission. One important element I like to mention is the mission of the 3rd astronaut, Michael Collins. Michael Collins is aboard Columbia and is maintaining a lunar orbit. His job is to rendezvous with the Eagle after Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin have completed their moon surface mission. Quite right, Byron. Understand the American flag will become an essential, permanent part of the moonscape, thus signaling the achievement and fortitude of the American spirit. This is truly a proud moment for our country, an anxious time for certainly the families of our astronauts and for all Americans. This highly anticipated expedition into the unknown has been the motivating factor for the excellence of effort of thousands of mission controllers, scientists, and dreamers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received word our astronauts have begun their descent to the surface of the moon. Let's listen in as we are privileged to witness this historic landing in the Sea of Tranquility on the moon.
The Eagle has landed.
That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, It appears a temporary malfunction of the communication system without brainment has occurred. Byron and I await word as necessary to correct the malfunction of the communication system. Again, this is only a communication malfunction. NASA has reassured Jerry Miss TV both Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin are safe and executing their mission as planned. We'll keep you informed as quickly as we receive confirmation of communication with our astronauts. Again, NASA has communicated to our Director of Communications. The safety of our astronauts is secured and ongoing despite a temporary loss of communication. Please stay tuned as we continue to monitor the situation.
It's the most magnificent desolation. Hey, I think I'll go over to those boulders on the edge of Sea of Tranquility and collect from the other side.
Roger that. Stay away from the dark side of the moon. Maintain a visual.
Roger that.
Buzz? What on earth? Ah!
Aw, poor Sunshine.
What is happening? Hey, you are wearing my helmet. You are wearing my helmet. So that means everything I ever thought about and little green moonlings.
Sunshine.
And they talk like me.
Radio waves. Radio waves. We have been looking for many moons. Glad you finally came to join us, Sunshine.
NASA's never going to believe this. Why are you calling me Sunshine?
You make us happy when skies are gray.
Oh, right. Like the song. Radio waves. Wow.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Well, I have to go home sometime. NASA's never going to believe this. What is your name?
Okay.
Okay, then tell me, what is it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, your name is Okay. All right, then.
Not all right. That is all right. Star of NBA.
Right. Moon Basketball Association. But you are okay.
That's right.
Wow. NASA's never going to believe this.
Hey, Sunshine, here's something else NASA won't believe.
Hello? Hello? Okay. All right. Sunshine here. Hello?
Hello, audience!
Ha! You scared me.
Roger that. Look, I know this is a pretty desolate place, and I don't mind the occasional nickname, like my nickname, Buzz. But, well, Neil, I really can't say I'd go for Sunshine as my new nickname, okay? No offense, roger that.
Roger that. I guess I was just singing to myself. This sun can play tricks on.
Copy that. I have a few more samples to gather. Commander, should we check our oxygen levels and wrap things up soon? Boy, am I gonna miss this view. You know, if I look hard enough out into this vastness before us at our pretty planet, I can almost see first graders on Earth watching us. Crazy, I know. Here we are, all alone, almost 240,000 miles from home, no one here but you and me. And Colin's circling around up there. It really makes you appreciate all that is dear. Listen to me. I've been in the sun too long. I'll wrap things up soon over there. Mission almost complete, Commander.
Roger that. Time to head home.
My only sunshine, you make me happy.
I have to go.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you.
I have a family waiting for me, a country that I love.
Please, don't take my sunshine away.
Goodbye, okay?
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your news anchor, Byron Kendall, joined by my good friend and colleague, James Snyder. It is July 24th, 1969, the 8th day of the Apollo 11 mission to the moon. Neil Armstrong, Edwin Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins aboard the Columbia splashed down in the North Pacific at 12:50 p.m., just a few moments ago. The splashdown location was approximately 900 miles southwest of Hawaii. The USS Hornet was commissioned for recovery of the 3 astronauts in the Columbia Command Module. Aboard the USS Hornet is President Nixon and the crew of the USS Hornet. We have just received for our 3 astronauts have put on their biological isolation garments and are safely aboard the helicopter en route to the USS Hornet. James, my understanding of the protocol at this point involves a quarantine of the 3 astronauts. That's correct, Byron. At this point, we simply do not know what the astronauts may have encountered on their moon surface landing during their mandated lunar landing. A 21-day quarantine is a safety precaution. We will be able to communicate with the crew of the Apollo 11 and gather information during the quarantine time. They will be contained in a sealed container come home for the next 21 days. The information gathered and monitored will be invaluable for future space missions. Future space missions will be able to confidently land on the moon because of the perseverance of the Apollo 11 crew. Future missions will be able to see our beautiful flag, the symbol of our republic, and all it represents. And of course, the plaque at the base of the lunar module, which read, "Here man from Earth first set foot upon the moon. July 1969 AD, we came in peace for all mankind." It has been my pleasure to work with you, Byron, during this historic event. It has been my pleasure as well to once again work with you, James. The question you asked 8 days ago, why go to the moon, seems to have been answered. Somehow people have been brought closer together. Our nation stand as one, forever reaching for the stars. As we ask ourselves, are we really alone?
That moon's so bright tonight. All those stars. I wish I could go. There's a party going on up there.
Where? I don't see anything.
You have to want it.
Oh, I'll do all right. I think you're crazy. Everyone knows there's no creatures on the moon.
Roger that, let's dance!
much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming this morning. That concludes our program. You have follow-up work to do in your workbooks when you get back to school. And again, thank you very much for coming to our show. We sure enjoyed having you, and I hope you learned something this morning.